What's up guys, Nick here, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play of Metroid 4, otherwise known as Metroid Fusion. Now I've been meaning to play this game for a while, but like for the Halloween season, but I never really had the chance to because I was usually in the middle of a Let's Play or something like that. But yeah, it's kind of close to Halloween season. It's almost October already, which is pretty crazy. And yeah, instead of starting something new and probably missing the Halloween season, I'm gonna be starting Metroid Fusion. And it all starts with Samus drifting away and dying. I honestly don't get that cutscene at all. Like, it shows like the image shows like an asteroid's about to the hit her ship, but like she drifts into it. Like, I don't understand. But wait, this game only takes 3 hours. All right, well maybe we'll be done with it sooner than I thought. This was also like one of my first Metroid games that I played. I think it was Metroid Other M. Sadly, was my first Metroid game. But then I think I got Fusion from Club Nintendo, and then I got Super Metroid after that, or maybe before that. So it was one of like my first 3 Metroid games. So that's pretty cool, and I haven't played in a while. Alright, I've been assigned to watch over biological research team. So I once again found myself on the surface of SR-388. Because Planus Zebes blew up in the last game. I think 388 is where you go to in Metroid 2. This was back when... I don't know if there's like a separate story for Prime. Like if Prime's in a different timeline, similar to like Legend of Zelda. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah. It was there that I was attacked by a life form I had never encountered before. There should be a Metroid 5, honestly. But I'll continue reading. It's only later that I learned the identity of my attacker, the parasitic organism we now know as X. Unaware of my condition, I was returning to the station when disaster struck. Once the X had infected my central nervous system, I lost consciousness and my ship drifted into an asteroid belt. I mean, shouldn't your ship, like, this is all high tech and stuff, and like this is later on, like in the future or whatever, driving spaceships and everything like that, like shouldn't your spaceship like not do that? Like have an autopilot or something? I mean, then again, affordable space missions is a thing, and if you play that game, you know how that turned out. The ship's emergency systems automatically ejected the escape pod before impact. Biological vessels recovered it and transported me to Galactic Federation HQ. However, during the journey, the X multiplied within me, corrupting large areas of my power suit. It then came to light that the organic components of my power suit had become so interrogated with my system that it could not be removed while I was unconscious. Large portions of my suit had to be surgically removed. Dramatically altered my physical appearance, however. The X in my central nervous systems were too embedded to be removed safely. I was giving a minimal change of survival. Or chance, I mean, not change. Then someone found a cure. They proposed using a Metroid cell to make an anti-X vaccine. It seemed that the Federation had managed to preserve a cell culture from the last infant Metroid from SR-388. The serum was prepared and injected without delay. The X parasites were immediately and completely destroyed. No, they're not. They're still there. Ah, there they go. Alright. Took a while, but they're gone. And here's the famous fusion suit. As for me, one life ended, yet I survived, reborn. As something different. Pondering the fact, I realize I owed the Metroid hatchling my life twice over. Actually, isn't it like 3 times? Because Other M takes place between Super Metroid and Fusion, and like then actually the baby Metroid kind of messed around with her, because like what's his name? I don't think it was Adam. It was some scientist that like cleaned her suit after Super Metroid took the like DNA of the Metroids to clone them. I don't know, that story is just something. We'll soon be arriving at the BSL research station. I must prepare for docking. The ship's computer has notified me of our approach to the Biological Space Labs, or BSL, research station. During my surgery, the research team sent the last batch of creatures we captured there, as well as the infected pieces of my power suit. After regaining consciousness, I learned that an unexplained explosion rocked the station. For some reason, this awoke a nameless fear in my heart, and now I am being sent there to investigate. My mission on BSL station will be overseen by the new ship's computer. Following the commands of this blunt computerized CO is something I have to bear, as it was a condition of me taking the ship for someone who dislikes taking orders. This is the second time I found myself having to do so. The first being Metroid. It makes me recall my other CO. But didn't Adam never gave orders in Super Metroid? Or Metroid 2 or Metroid 1? I don't think there was any dialogue. So maybe, I guess they did, but like either that or they were prepared for Other M to be a thing. I have no idea. Alright, here we are. There's been an explosion in the quarantine bay. The bay currently stores capsules containing recent samples from SR-388, as well as parts of your suit infected by the X-parasites. The cause of the explosion is as yet unclear. Investigate. The quarantine bay is here. Move quickly and quietly. You are still unable to use most of your latent abilities because I don't want you to use them, just like in Metroid Other M. Don't forget. Wow, I literally pressed down on the D-pad and that progressed the story. Stop at the navigation room on the way. Uplink from there. Is your objective clear? No. Yes. Now go to the quarantine bay. I might just skip these dialogue sections because like what Adam tells me is just stupid. And people didn't really like this game too much because of it's like they kind of tell you where to go, which I didn't really mind because like most of the time in Metroid I kind of get lost. So having a sense of like knowing where to go is pretty helpful. They did that with the other Game Boy game that we actually did a Let's Play of, which was Zero Mission. And they kind of improved, or not really improved, but like they kind of changed the graphics a little bit in that game too, but in Zero Mission, like you can tell there's a different like UI system and everything that's used in Fusion than in. Alright, looks like I can't go back. Than in Zero Mission. So yeah, pretty much the power's out, and we can't even do Morph Ball yet, of course. We don't get that till later on. Either this episode or next episode. Actually, no, I think it is this episode. Because I thought you got it from the first boss, but that's not the truth. There's our first enemy dead. Can I do anything here? Looks like no. So yeah, we literally lost all of our abilities. We don't have anything. Can't even grip onto walls. Or ledges, I mean. So, yeah. Can I go back now? I can't. Oh, looks like I have to talk again. Okay. This is unfortunate news. The specimens brought back by the field team were infected by X parasites. The X can mimic its prey. Any specimen could have hosted it. Before the explosion, a security sensor scanned one. The galactic X parasites invade and rapidly reproduce, killing the host creature. They also absorb DNA and use it to mimic the host. You were almost killed by an X infection. Only the Metroid vaccine saved your life. It seems Metroids were the main predators of the X. That's why the vaccine works so quickly and so well. But it has also changed your cellular makeup. You will never be infected by X again. In fact, you can now absorb any free-floating X parasites without a host by merely touching them. This will allow you to replenish health and restore weapons. You may also restore latent abilities this way, so pursue free X parasites, yada yada yada. The station is home to many specimens. I don't really care anymore. I'm tired of reading. Go there. Okay. Thank you. 10% chance of battle capacity, something, I don't know. Federation needs you on duty, Samus. Is your objective clear? Not really, but I don't really care. Level 0 hatches are open, all that stuff. Okay. Now we can move on. That's kind of the thing that I don't really like. Oh, okay, we can't grab onto ledges. I don't really like about this game is that Adam just never shuts up. Like, spoiler. The thing that, the computer that we talk to is actually made up of Adam's, like, brain or whatever. We'll see later on. Or we won't. We'll probably skip that area, too. Because I really don't like dialogue. That's just me, though. Because I don't like reading in general. So, sorry about that. I will read most of it, like I've been doing right now. But, yeah. I mean, especially in the beginning here, there's going to be a lot of dialogue. Kind of tell me stuff. I received news from HQ. They can support you with downloadable weapon data. Once you have this data, you'll be able to use missiles. This will help you. Yeah. Head to the data room. Data room is here. Go to the data room. Yeah, we get it. Okay. I want to go back first. I want to see what's... Oh, I can't go there. Okay, so I can't go there just yet. I think I need missiles for that. And, yeah. Those guys are kind of... I like the game design in this, where, like, those guys duck over your shots if you're not ducking as well. So it kind of teaches you, you can't just go around shooting like this. Sometimes you need to duck and shoot, or sometimes you need to angle your shot and shoot like that. Although you can't angle down, you can only angle up, because the R button's used for missiles while the L button's used to angle. And I can only angle up, which makes sense because most of the enemies you'll see are, of course, taller than you. Although I don't think crates in this game. Alright, that brings me up, but I do want to see what's to the right. It might be a map room. I mean, we already have the map, so probably not. Oh, okay, it's blocked off, yeah. I remember that. We're gonna be going through that pretty soon, though. But yeah, this game does a really good job of, like... I don't know the word, I think immersion's the word. Immersion. Where you're kind of, like... scared the entire time. Like, you know something's gonna happen, and you, like, fear of something, but you don't know when or where it's gonna happen. The computer reminded me of a gruff Federation CO I served under the name Adam. Oh, I wonder why. He called me lady on missions. From anyone else, it would have sounded sarcastic, but Adam made it sound dignified. Out of respect and with some irony, I named the computer after him. That's 'cause it is him. There's also this guy named Anthony. He always called me Princess, but we don't talk about him. Like, literally, they're like, remember me? Remember me, Princess? It's like, no one knows who you are. And it's like, I'm Anthony. It's like, oh, Anthony, we all know you. It's like, no, Samus, we don't. We don't know this man. The data room's just ahead. Yeah, shut up. I know what I'm doing. Like, why'd you have to tell me that? Data room. We got 10 missiles. We start with 10 instead of 5 because reasons. So, yeah. So, yeah, there's 2 ways to get abilities. Is 1 by data rooms and 2 by electrical interference. Yeah. Alright, main deck. Yeah, I know, okay. Power went out. Usually get the morph ball first, but here we get the frickin' missiles first for some reason. But yeah, so the 2 ways, get 1 from the data rooms, and the other way is by killing these bosses that have your powers. It's similar to Metroid Prime 2, where Metroid Prime 2 kind of does the same thing, in where you fight like these guardians or whatever. Did I go through this already? Recharge room, save room. I don't really care. But you go through, like, you fight these guardians, and then the guardians have your abilities and use your abilities, like the boost guardian that everyone hates, including me. It's the only one I can really remember, honestly. But now with the missiles, we can destroy these things. You can also regain missiles from those enemies, or any enemy in general. So yeah, I think, yeah, the green ones give us missiles. The yellow ones, or whatever they are, give us, what's it called? Also, I love this concept where, like, an open circle shows that there's an item there, and then a closed circle, or like a little dot, means that you collected that item. So here, there's an item somewhere. Don't really know where, but it's right there. And now we got it, and now it's a little dot, meaning that we got it. So, yeah. As I was saying, so yeah, there's like the Guardians, and then once you... The Guardians were pretty cool, as they did have, what's it called? They did have your abilities and all that stuff, which was pretty cool. And then, once you beat them, you get that ability. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. Alright, so I think we're fighting our first boss here. Not full health. Oh, right, I forgot about that. So he will only open his eye, like, I think every other time. Like that. You can only beat him with, I missed that. Gotta jump over. There we go. And then the red ones give both ammo as well as health. So that's always good. I think the reason why ledge grabbing was introduced in this game was mainly because of the fact that the wall jumping in Super Metroid was like a hidden tactic that was like used pretty well, and then they want to, I guess, use it not as a hidden tactic but as a real tactic for itself. Oh right, I forgot this is probably a bad thing that I did, but the only way to kill the X-Parasite that the enemy is getting consumed by is by missiles, but you can also just shoot it to get missiles. And with that, we get the Morph Ball. That was the first boss. Very, very easy. Kind of an introduction. I remember having trouble, though, as a kid. I don't know why I had trouble with that boss as a kid, but yes, I didn't find, like, the secret missiles that I just did. like the one that was hidden in the block or whatever. I don't know. But now I'm a pro. I'm a pro gamer right now, so yeah, I know my shit now. I don't know. Let's see. So we can go here now. Not there, but here. Don't really know what's in here. Okay, it's a recharge room. We don't really care about that. But I might just end the episode now, but we'll see what's in yeah, Sector 1, I guess we're going to. Because I don't know where else we would go. Because we can't go through the green doors just yet. So we can't go to the top. We can get, I think, a special item. Or not a special item, but like an item. More navigation. Oh, good job. You got your morph ball and you got your Sector 1's open now. Thanks, buddy. Use elevator 1. Is your objective clear? Yes, you can shut up now. Please? Shut up. Like, this is why Super Metroid's kind of known. It's a better game. Because that game only had, like, dialogue in the beginning. And that was it. This game kind of wanted to add more story, which I guess does add to the immersion stuff and the scariness, but in my opinion it really doesn't. There's something here. Oh wait, is this where we're supposed to go? Oh, okay. This is actually where we're supposed to go. I wanted to look for, I feel like there is something special. Sadly there's no run button either. There wasn't Super Metroid, but I forgot. I guess I didn't have enough buttons because like Game Boy Advance only has A to jump, B to shoot. So yeah, R to missiles, and then L is to go like that. So it's not enough. Oh right, this is where Ridley is. Spoiler. Anyway, so yeah, there wasn't enough buttons, I guess, for a run button. Not unless you got the DS Lite and you put the Game Boy cartridge in, but you can't do it anyway. Alright, can you, sir? Thank you. Alright, this is a good place to end it. Right here. There she is, Samus, guys. Guys, it's Samus. Guys, look, it's Samus. What the? Just every kid ever just like is just like, well, what is this? That's not Samus. Like, I wonder what's this rated. Just E for everyone 10 and up. So either kids were confused or kids were just terrified. It's one or the other. There's no in between. Alright, so I'll probably get to the next save point, which is probably after the navigation area. And then we're going to end the episode. So let's just skip this dialogue and be the end of the episode. Alright, scanners say the main elevator. Okay, yeah, I'm not even gonna read this. Some unknown agent at work. Something very powerful. Yeah. X in Sector 1. Atmosphere, stabilities. You gotta kill 5 of the stabilizers. Get moving. Psych. Nah. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and save. Yeah. And we're going to end the episode there. So, thank you guys all for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned for more Metroid Fusion right here on Town Neck. Bye.